Far North Queensland is one of Australia's best land-based fishing destinations, which is amazing for me because if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I love land-based fishing. We pretty much have everything here you could hope for. We've got billabongs full of barramundi, pristine rainforest streams loaded with jungle perch, epic rivers stacked with sooty grunter, sand flats where you can catch just about anything. We've got rock fishing, mangrove-lined estuaries, gorges, dams, lakes, waterfalls, creeks, and of course, the reef. But despite all of that, Cairns has a bit of a reputation as a hard place to fish land-based, especially with lures. And if you're fishing for barramundi with big lures and heavy gear, it can be a grind. Just look at my recent episodes chasing big barra around Cairns. It was grim. But if you're willing to fish light and chase some different species, the fishing is actually pretty amazing. So for the next few days, I'm going to showcase some of the land-based fishing you can do around Cairns. I'm babysitting my boys at the moment, so I can't go too far from Cairns, so I'll stay within about an hour of the CBD, and I'm going to go to 4 different areas. I'm going to fish for sooties in my local river, jungle perch in a rainforest stream, I'm going to fish an estuary mouth, and I'm going to hit a local spot, try and catch a mangrove jack. I'll also run you through the gear that I'm using and try and give you a little bit of advice on how to catch fish. Now, I'm not an expert on fishing in Cairns by any means. I haven't been here that long, but I can always go out and catch fish when I want to. And I think that's pretty awesome. And I think there's probably lots of people out there too who just want to catch fish, don't really care what they catch, aren't chasing trophies. And yeah, that's going to be the aim of this video. Basically, I'm just going to show you how to catch some fish on lures in one of the most beautiful parts of the world. And I'm going to start tomorrow at my local river. It's only 5 minutes from here chasing sooties. So I'll see you in the morning. Good boy. Good boy, Mr. Jumbers. Hey, little buddy. Really should have been here a bit earlier, but I've been working hard this week. I just wanted to chill the fuck out this morning. Look at this cute little fella. Black fronted dotterel. Tiny little fella, can you see him? Let me get some video, I'll show you. Yeah, that's a pretty good fish. Oh, yeah, then the stick's in for a second. Oh, he's not that big. I forgot I hooked him. Come on. Not a monster, but it's a start. Oh! Oh, yeah. That's something small. A little sooty. Just a little fella. Ooh, that's a slippery log. Fuck. There's got to be a sooty in here, doesn't there? Oh, there was a sooty in there, and I fucking missed him. Oh, right at my feet. Little soot. Saw him follow it all the way in. That was cool. Goodbye, my friend. How cute's this? Old sunbird nest. It's not being used, it's really old. Oh yeah, it's a bit better. A little bit better, not heaps better, but a little bit. Yeah, he pulled alright for a little fella. He's a bit bigger. Not much, but a bit. Goodbye, my friend. Alright, that's enough for sooties. Caught a few, that'll do. Urban fish next. Alright, I'm back at home. That was a pretty typical sesh, chasing sooties at my local. A few small ones. There are really big ones in there. I've caught all my PBs in there. I've caught a couple pushing 50, but usually you just get a whole bunch of small ones, which is fine. They're still good fun. And yeah, I just wanted to run you through the gear that I used. So I was fishing BFS. The reel was a Calcutta Conquest on a Doben Sierra 1 to 4 kilo 7-foot rod, and I was fishing PE 0.6 Tasline and 10-pound leader. Now you really don't need to use BFS for sooty fishing. I just like it because I'm pretentious and it's fun to use. A light spin outfit probably works better because you're fishing small lures and the light spin outfit will cast them further. You want to use a 1000 to 2500 sized reel on a rod that's about 7 foot long with somewhere around PE 0.6 to PE1 with sort of 10-12 pound leader. That's what I use anyway. If there's really big sooties and lots of structure, you can up it to 20-pound leader. And sooties aren't really fussy. They'll eat just about any lures. They'll take divers like a double clutch, they'll take surface. I really like the Bass Day sugar pen. Poppers are good too. They'll eat plastics, vibes, micro jigs, pretty much anything, and they're awesome because they're everywhere. If there's permanent fresh water in Cairns, there'll be sooties in it, and yeah, they're really easy to catch. So I hope this helps someone. I'm gonna have some lunch now, and then I'm gonna try an urban spot, catch some mangrove jacks, which aren't so easy to catch, but see how we go. Fucking snag. Shit. Come on. This is the worst part about the urban creeks. Losing expensive fucking lures. Oh, that's so weird. It broke at the spool and then got stuck in my guides. I've never had that happen before. Maybe I'm still a chance here. Oh, damn. Well, now it's definitely gone. Let's go. Man, there's so much bait in here. Yeah, that's a good fish. Come here. Gotta be a jack, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. Come on. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. That's the main target in the urban creeks, Mr. Mangrove Jack. See you, little buddy. Two in a row, you idiot. I don't know why, I never catch anything in this bit, even though it looks awesome. Oh, it's a hit. Something hit it again. What is that? It's a tiny something. Archerfish, of course it is. Always catch an archerfish in here, which is great because it means I never get a donut. See you, little buddy. Ooh. There's an archerfish, I think. Yeah, get out of there. Oh no, oh no, oh, get out of there. Come on, has to be a jack, doesn't it? Oh, it's a finger mark. That's pretty cool. It's just a little fella, but I don't catch a finger mark very often. See you, little buddy. All right, I think I might leave it there. It's almost dark. Try somewhere else tomorrow. Okay, that's generally how my urban trips go. I lose a few lures, catch a few small fish, and maybe catch a jack. There are big ones in there. I've caught my biggest jack, 50 centimeters, in a canal in Cairns, and all the waterways in Cairns have fish in them, even the really tiny ones, all the creeks, all the little canals, even if they're super shallow, there'll be jacks in there and other stuff too. Now the gear I use in these little canals, I don't normally fish a bait caster. I just had a new rod and wanted to try it out. I usually fish a spin outfit, 3 to 6 kilos with a 2.5 to 3,000 size reel with PE 1 to 1.5 and 20 to 30 pound leader. And that's plenty for jacks. You can up the leader a bit if you want, especially if you're fishing around oyster encrusted rocks. The lures I really like, I like shallow diving hard bodies. The lure that caught all the fish was a Duo Realis Rosand. I also really like the Duo Realis Minnow, of course, a double clutch for something a bit deeper, and plastics work great too. I've also caught jacks on surface in these creeks. Again, I like the Bass Day Sugar Pan, but poppers work too. But the most important thing in fishing these little creeks is the tides. You need water movement, so you need to fish big tides. I generally like a bigger than 2 meter difference between the high tide and the low tide. So like a high tide of 3 meters and a low tide of 1 meter. That generally means the water will be pumping and there'll be lots of bait getting around and usually fish. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple. You just got to get out there and give it a crack. All these little creeks have fish in them. And this Arvo, I'm going to go back to my roots, my favorite kind of fishing. I'm going to fish an estuary mouth on some sand flats and see what we can turn up. Oh my God, it's so windy. Honestly, the conditions couldn't be any worse. It's so windy, it's rainy, it's fucking cold. See how we go here, I'm not sure. All right, it's a little bit calm around here. Still a little bit of run in the tide. Oh man, this weather is so miserable. It's actually proper cold, like cold, which never happens up here. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a snag. That was a really good fish. Damn. Chance that was a stingray. It sort of had that vibe, but could have also been just something really big. Oh, yuck. Man, this rain is not good. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's not that big, but fish. Small trevally, little GT, just a tiny little fella. There's usually heaps of them here. Yeah, that's small again, a bit bigger than that last one maybe. Yeah, little Trev. Almost exactly the same as that last one. There, little buddy. Hey, I'm pretty sure I can see a double clutch down there. This could be huge for me. Oh, it looks like a double clutch. It is a double clutch. It's a cool colour too. I've never seen that colour. That's one back on the 1,000 that I've lost. Yep, that's a fish. Nice. Oh, this is going to be a bit... Oh, big flatty. Oh, he nearly got me on that snag. Oh, it's not that big. But nice flatty. It's a nice fish. It'll be somewhere in the 50s, maybe mid 50s. It's coming home for dinner. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That feels like another flatty, I think. Get it away from there. Yeah, it is another flatty. Come on, my dude. Yeah, he's a bit smaller. Still a pretty nice flatty though. That's another good eater size, but I've already got one. See you, buddy. It is the season to catch it. Now that the water's cooling down a bit, the flatties will come onto the shallow flats. Winters are the time for flatties in North Queensland. It's the opposite down south. That's decent. Oh, it's not that decent. Finger mark. 2 in 1 video. How good is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty big, whatever that is. Oh, it's a barra. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to get around here. Oh, it's not that big. It's not a bad fish. All right, how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna see if I can swing him in. All right, happy days. He's just on legal, that fish, so I'm gonna take him home too. All right, I'm gonna head off. It's so cold. Rain's coming back, I think. It's a pretty good tucker. It's a good little sesh. All right, I'm back at home. That was a pretty good sesh, but wasn't unusual. I always catch fish at those little estuaries, and I think the key is fishing light with small lures, because they get fished a lot. A lot of people fish there, but usually people are throwing around big plackies, big bobbers. Small lures like that 75mm double clutch and the 80mm Realis minnow, that's what I caught everything on, and that's what I basically fish exclusively at those sorts of places. Now, all you have to do to find those spots is get on Google Maps, look for a little creek or a small estuary that opens out onto the beach that you can walk to. There's heaps of them around Cairns, and I reckon I've caught fish at pretty much every one. The biggest thing is the tides. Again, like the urban spots, you got to fish big tides. Again, a bigger than 2 meter difference between the high and the low is what I like. And I usually like the last 2 hours of the run out because there's just less water. Basically, there's less places to hide, and usually the snags get exposed, so you can cast at snags, and there's water rushing off the sand flats, so there's fish waiting in the deeper channels, waiting for bait to be washed off the sand flats. And I've caught some pretty crazy fish on this light gear. Big queens over 1 meter, big GTs. I caught this gigantic barracuda, all in these little creeks around Cairns. And yeah, there's not much to it. I basically use a 2500 to 3000 size reel, 7-foot rod, 3 to 6 kilos. You can use a bit longer. I actually just bought an 8'6" rod that I'm gonna give a crack. PE 1 to 1.5 and 20-30 pound leader. That's it, nice and light, so you can flick those small lures a long way. And the other thing is you always got to upgrade your hooks, because the hooks that come with double clutches and minnows are terrible because they're basically brim lures. So I like Decoy YS81s size 8s for those lures. And yeah, that's basically it. I've got one more place I'm going to fish in this episode. Tomorrow, Arvo, I'm going to fish for jungle perch. I'll see you then. What a good boy you are, Mr. Snip, eh? You a good boy? What are you, Mr. Jumbers? You a good boy too? All right, so this is the creek. It's beautiful. I got to walk a little ways upstream before I get to some deeper water. And this water is so cold. All right, we're starting to get to the good area. Oh, yep. Little JP. There we go, first one. Just a tiny little fella. Here, little buddy. This is a cool plant. Oh, anyhow, it's a cycad, rainforest cycad. Man, there's still a lot of water pumping down here. It's been a very wet year. Oh, shit. Oh, really, really cold. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so cold. Something small. Another jungle perch. A little bit bigger than that first one. Not that much bigger. Here's one for the plant lovers. Castle fern. I don't know what species, but it's cool though. All right, I think I might head back. Man, pretty tough fishing, but good spot. Really good spot. Oh my God, I'm stuck in a vine. Anyway, I'll see you back at home to run you through the gear. All right, well, that was probably the worst jungle perch session I've ever had. I don't think I caught one above 20 centimeters, and usually I get a few big ones. There's heaps of big ones in all the streams around Cairns. I've caught heaps in the 40s, and they're usually pretty easy to catch. You just have to be in the right areas. Any crystal clear rainforest stream will have jungle perch in it. They'll take all sorts of lures. I like hard body lures, usually shallow diving stuff because the streams are pretty shallow. I really like the Daiwa Prezzo, the Nori's lay down minnow, and of course double clutch and Realis minnows go well too. Jungle perch love surface lures, any poppers, stick baits, they'll eat them, plastics too, they're not that fussy. They can be a bit spooky though, and because they're in such clear water, you got to fish really light. I don't normally use BFS, I usually fish spin, usually a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 kilo rod with a 1 to 2,000 size reel. PE 0.6 and really light leader. I usually use 6-pound leader. Yesterday I was fishing 10-pound leader because it was still on there from when I was sooty fishing. I was being lazy and didn't change it, and I think that's maybe why the fish were a bit spooky, because 10-pound is just too heavy in those crystal clear streams. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. It's been a bit of a grind putting this together, to be honest. It's taken me forever, so I was going to do a part 2, but I don't think I will, not yet anyway. I'm going to go do some fun stuff, estuary overnighters, some remote places, and yeah, I'll see you then.